YouTube fam, welcome back to the Organized Millennial. I'm Anna, and today I am back and I am checking in for week 3 of September. First off, I want to apologize because you guys can probably hear how nasally and gross my voice is sounding right now because I'm feeling a bit under the weather. So if you can hear that, I apologize. But today I'm glad that I'm just filming my planner and not my face, y'all, because listen, it's rough out here in these streets. So I may not be my normal bubbly, insane self, but there's still remnants of her in here, even with the gunk. So hopefully she'll make glimpses throughout the video. But if you're brand new to the channel, you can pretty much watch any of my other videos to see what my voice normally sounds like and what my personality is generally like. So we're gonna check in because we need to check in because sis, brah, we did some spending this week. We did some spending. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the way I track my expenses, if you guys are new to the channel, is I use these expense trackers. I use some form of expense trackers. These are from Rowena Rosa, who I'll have linked down below as per usual. So the purple is for my cash envelope expenses, and my cash envelopes are cashless for the time being because of the coin shortage that's going on right now. So I don't have to worry about carrying around exact change and all that good stuff. And then I use these same expense trackers to track, so the purple to track cash envelopes, the yellow that you see here to track online and debit card purchases, and then I have a red that tracks unbudgeted, and of course, my no spends for the days I do not spend my coin, as you guys know. Before we get started, if you guys are into budgeting, planning, and life, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to tap the bell so you'll be notified every time your girl uploads new content. So let's get into it, friends. So on Monday the 14th, I got stickers. What a great life when I can get stickers again, you guys. Oh my gosh. For those of you who might have missed my last video, I did let you guys know that I got a new pen that I am loving. It's the Pilot Precise V5. It's a 0.5, and it is really doing wonders for my writing. Like, it's doing wonders. Because I used to always think, I'm like, my handwriting used to be much better than this. Every time I would write out my budget spreads or in my plan with me's, and I'm like, it was just the pen and the Erin Condren paper, I think. I was previously in an Erin Condren, you guys. This is a Plum Paper Monthly that I'm in now, and I think it's done wonders for my handwriting. Okay, so I got some stickers from Casey Creates, who I've been meaning to get some stuff from, so I finally was able to get it, and I spent $24.60 on those, and I think that was it for the 14th. Yeah, that was it for the 14th, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. I'm gonna take that from our spending category, and then on the 15th, I went to Walmart, which I'm also gonna take. Walmart, let's see, Walmart wasn't, what did I get in Walmart? Oh my God, I don't even remember. All right, I'm gonna go back to Walmart because I need to like dig out my receipt to remember what the heck I got. So I know how to categorize it, but I am going to list Panera here because I did go to Panera, which is rare. Fun fact, I used to go to Panera all the time when I was at my previous job. I used to stop there all the time. And that was about probably like 3 years ago now or so, when I was on that kick, like every day, you guys. Like, Panera got rich off of me, basically, because I was there every day. Every morning for breakfast, I would get stuff. Sometimes I would get breakfast and lunch from there, you guys. Some important information to note with that, I was still living at home with my parents, so my level of financial responsibility was, you know, just a wee bit different than what it is now. So, okay, so I went to Panera. I went to Walmart. I'm going to do, because I can't remember for the life of me if it was more of a food purchase, but I don't think it was because I don't tend to get a lot of food from Walmart. So I'm gonna just categorize Walmart as a online debit card transaction. And I spent $69.27 at Walmart. I don't know why I can't remember what I got there. Like it was just last week. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, so that was the 15th. Moving on to Wednesday the 16th, I did my hair. Finally went to do my hair, which was fantastic. That's definitely going to be a cash envelope expense. And I spent $25 on my hair. And I'm thrilled, actually, about it, you guys, because it had been a while that I did not do it. So your girl was ready. Okay, so hair appointment here. And then I got McDonald's, but I think, yeah, I got McDonald's after my hair because I was like, I'm not cooking. Like I had worked that day and then went to go do my hair and I'm like, the cooking is not happening. So I just grabbed McDonald's that day. And that was $17.53. So that was on the 16th as well. Okay, cool. Now moving on to the 17th, you guys, I spent money. We spent money. I'm back with my cash envelopes, man. I'm telling y'all, I spent money. I ordered inserts from Wonton and A Million, which you guys will actually see that haul now. As a matter of fact, that haul just went live like 30 minutes ago. Where I hauled stickers from Wonton and A Million, and I mentioned in that haul that, and I will go ahead and link it up in the cards for you guys in case you guys are interested in the sticker haul. I mentioned that I discovered that they have inserts, A5 wide inserts, and I'm kind of in love with them. And what I love about them so much is their standalone inserts, which I don't think I mentioned, but they are. So this was $18 and 48 cents. They're standalone, so I don't actually have to put them into like a rings binder or anything like that. And then I got my budget stickers for November from Romina. And Romina does offer plum paper kits, so I actually was able to get everything from one shop, which is such a relief, you guys. One of the things I said from the beginning that I dislike about the plum paper is that the dimensions of the monthly view are not standard, so it's hard to find kits. And what I've been doing is getting my budget kits from Erica as usual, and then getting my monthly kit from somewhere else. So, but Romina has a plum paper kit, so I was able to get everything from her. I got budget stickers from her. So if you guys follow Erica over on Erica Life Vlogs, she's here on YouTube and she has a shop. That's where I get most of my budget stickers from, but she just got hand surgery, so she probably, I don't know if she'll have November releases, honestly. And if she does, she may have them a little late. So I was like, I'm just gonna order from Romina this time around, and hopefully Erica will be back for December. So I spent $28.38 with Romina. You guys, my spending category, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Look at this. I haven't had one no spend, you guys. Not even one. I think I do have one this whole week, but Jesus Christ. Okay. That was the 17th. Now the 18th, geez, the 18th, what was the 18th? Friday. Okay, so Friday I know I used from my sinking funds. Oh no, Thursday I used from my sinking, who am I kidding? Thursday I used for my sinking funds. Okay, so my sinking funds are usually in green. And I didn't remember to pick up green expense trackers from Romina. And Mimi, who was so sweet, sent me some extra expense trackers, which you guys will also see in the sticker haul I just posted. And I want to save them for October. That's when I'm going to start using them. So what I'm going to do, what I've been doing for my sinking funds is just writing them on my cash envelope expense trackers, and then just marking them as sinking funds so I don't forget. So we did take my best friend out for his birthday. He actually did like a kind of last minute trip up to visit. He was only here for a night, but we took him out to dinner. His birthday was on the 13th. So we spent, we split the dinner, and it was pricey, you guys. So I ended up spending $90 on dinner. Yes, I know. It's crazy. It's bananas. I would say it was unbudgeted, but I did know, like, we planned it the week before, so it really wasn't unbudgeted per se, but it was expensive. So that's actually a sinking fund. Let me see if I can sneak in an SF here so I don't forget that it is indeed a sinking fund. Okay, Friday's next. So Friday, did I spend any money on Friday? Will Friday be my first no spend, you guys? Hold up. Yes, it will be. There's my no spend. My God, you guys, look at how far in the week I am. My first no spend. You guys. What is my life, you guys? Moving right along to the 19th, you guys. Okay, so this day I went to, oh my God, this is a funny story, you guys, actually. This is a funny story. So I use my phone to film. So I use my old iPhone 7 to film. I currently have an iPhone 11 that I just bought not too long ago. And I use my iPhone 7 only for filming because it just felt like my 7 wasn't going to be able to handle my regular stuff on my phone and the filming and editing. I also edit on my phone. I upload videos on my phone. Like, everything happens on my phone. So I know some of you guys are bewildered by that, but that's the truth. You know, we hustling out here. So I noticed that my 7's battery was not really holding up really well. So I went to the Apple Store, scheduled an appointment to upgrade or replace the battery. So if you guys have iPhones and you go into like your settings and your battery, it will tell you like your battery health. And mine's was like severely degraded, like you need to get this replaced. It was basically like, get your-ish together, girl. And I'm like, okay. So I hopped on the website, I made an appointment, and you guys. So I go to the Apple Store, which is like, you know, like a decent, like a half hour-ish away, like 20 minutes or so away from me. I go and I'm there and my appointment's at 10:40. So I'm like, I go over, it's in a mall. So I walk through the mall, get there. It's like 10:39, like it's almost 10:40. And I noticed that there's like a setup for a line and the doors aren't open and no one's in there other than the workers. And I'm like, that's funny because my appointment's at 10:40. Like, why would no one be there? So luckily there weren't too many people like already forming a line there. There was like maybe 2 or 3 people in front of me. So I went up to, they run a really tight ship, you guys, by the way. The Apple Store was like, here's a line basically to triage you guys, who has an appointment, who doesn't. Here's a line to check temperature checks, screen for COVID. Here's another line if you need repair. Here's another line if you need sales. Like, they run a tight ship. I was very impressed with them. So I get there and I'm like, oh yeah, hi, I have this 10:40 a.m. appointment. And she's like, oh, that's weird because we open at 11. And I'm like, oh, I have the email. I can show it to you. So, oh, you guys. So I pull up the email on my phone and she's like, oh, that's... Oh, you guys, I'm an idiot. She's like, oh, that's for Best Buy. I'm like, stop. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so embarrassed, you guys. I'm like, this girl thinks I'm a straight up fool right now. Like, why are you here at Apple? Your appointment clearly says Best Buy. I didn't even notice it, you guys. Like, I swear I went to the Apple site to schedule the appointment, and I thought it was going to be at an Apple store because I'm on the Apple site. But Best Buy isn't authorized, like, Apple deal or whatever. So I'm like, fine. So I was, of course, I'm feeling like an idiot now. And I was like, do you guys have walk-ins available? Because I was already there. I'm like, can I just get it done here? And I'd rather get it done through Apple. So I was like, do you guys have some availability? Like, I want to get my battery replaced, blah, blah, blah. So she was like, yeah, I think we do. It was great. She was like, we'll give you, we'll send you a text when we're ready for you. Just come on back when you get the text. And it was like 10 minutes or so when I got the text, and then got the battery replaced. That took like 40 minutes. I just hung out around the mall. But you guys, I was feeling like a damn fool. I was feeling like a damn fool. I want to actually put battery, because if not, I will think that I just got something in the iTunes store for $49. And I'm going to be like, what the hell did I buy for $49? So it was only $49 to replace it, which I thought wasn't too bad considering Apple prices. I thought it was going to be way more money. Like, even my boyfriend was like, how much is it to change that? I'm like, it says $49 on the website. He's like, really? I thought a new phone would just be cheaper. I'm like, no. And my phone's been doing great, knock on wood. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That was a long story, but I hope you guys enjoyed and laughed at my expense. Okay, finally the 20th, which is Sunday. Okay, so now we're moving on to Sunday the 20th, and I did go grocery shopping this day at Aldi, and I spent $79.98 there on Sunday. All right, you guys, so that is what my week is looking like. We only had one lowly no spend this week. It was a spendy week, but I kind of anticipated this for the last couple weeks because I knew I had things going on. So I'm not too surprised. Now the big question is, are we still on budget? Are we still on budget? So let's go ahead and find out, y'all. Let's find out. So for those of you who are brand spanking new to the channel, whenever paycheck one comes along, that week comes along, I zero out my amounts in my cash envelopes. So if I had like the $2.81 just stays in my account, the $41.75 just stays in my account, and that's how I kind of build a buffer in my account. So if you guys are wondering, like, how do you do this? How do you build a buffer? That's how I do it. Honestly, it's trying to stay under budget in your cash envelope categories and letting that remainder kind of sit in your account, but actually letting it sit in your account, which is also a struggle for me because, as you know, I kind of like stickers too much, so it's a whole struggle. But that's kind of how I build my buffer in my account. Let's go ahead and see what I contributed to each of these. I'm pretty sure groceries got 300, gas 50, beauty 100, and spending 150. Okay, cool. So groceries got 300. Let me put those in now while I still remember this week, because this week was pay week. Gas got $50 this week. Beauty got $100 this week. And then spending got $150 this week. And you guys know we don't budget anything for unbudgeted. So let's go ahead and total my stuff here. So let me actually zoom you guys into the weekly check-in so I don't keep flipping back and forth, and we'll go from there. So I spent $79.98 for groceries, you guys. So let's go ahead and see where that puts us. Let's actually put this calculator over here. So 300 minus $79.98 equals, I still have $220.02 for my groceries. Gas, I have not pumped gas. That will happen this week probably. So I still have $50 in there. Beauty, I did go ahead and have my hair appointment, so that was $25. So that'll leave me with $75. And now, the moment of truth. Spending. Oh, spending. So I spent a total of $106.62 in spending. Yeah. So I have a total of $43.38 left in my spending category. I did not have any unbudgeted. And let me just show you guys really quick. This little crazy ideas notebook is what I use to track not only my expenses for the week, but also my plans. I just scribble in it, you guys, but like here's a browse through of how I just kind of scribble my stuff in there. But I essentially will write the day, I'll write what I did that day, and I'll also write what I spent that day in this Crazy Ideas little softbound journal. I picked this up at Target. It was just a random kind of find, but you can use anything. I just wanted to make sure I had something kind of small that would work. So really you could use any kind of small notebook or journal or whatever to track that stuff if you want to. So, whew. All right, you guys, we're still on budget. Even though we spent so much, it feels like this week, we're still on budget. We still got to get through about another weekish. And I fear that that weekish will be expensive, and we still have to get through that. But I'm feeling more hopeful than I was when I sat in this chair. So we've got that going for us. All right, let me flip you guys back to, let me actually just run to the transaction log really quick so I can update that. If you're new to the channel, you guys, this transaction log right here is where I track any of my yellow expenses. So any debit or online transactions that I do. So I did have, I'm gonna have to do some flipping, so don't mind me. So I did have Walmart on the 15th. And then on the 19th, which was Saturday, I did my battery replacement. $49 for that. Okay, awesome. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip back to the weekly overview. It has definitely been a spendy week. I'm going to go ahead and check off everything that's been tracked. So I did track this stuff from last week, but I'm awful at remembering to check this stuff off, you guys. Like, really not good. So I'm going to go ahead and check these off because they are tracked. And I have 2 sinking fund expenses that I will add to my monthly overview here in September when I close out my budget, just because I don't think I have an actual, oh, I do have an actual sinking fund spread. Then I will probably add them here. I thought I didn't. You guys, I talked your ears off. So if you've made it this far in the video, you're the true MVP up in here. Thank you so much for just listening to me ramble like this. I think I just needed it. I think I needed it. Maybe I just needed it. Yes. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you go, as it really does help support the channel. Thank you again so much for watching and bearing with my just silliness and insanity. I hope you enjoyed a laugh at least while you watched, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.